Welcome to another lecture of our automata series. Today we will learn about finite automata with outputs. Okay, to now what we have learned about automata, there was not any mention of output. There was states and input. So if a particular input was coming to a particular state, then it was going to another particular state. But now what we will learn that how the particular input and the state will generate a particular output of the automata. So these finite automata with outputs are known as machines. Okay, finite state not the necessary thing, because here what we need is not the final state. Here what we need is our output. Okay, so see, if this is one particular automata with output, so if we put this input 0001, what will be the output? So let's check. So for 0 it will, the first output will be 1. Okay, then the second 0 will be in the self loop in Q1, so it will generate 0 in the output, so it is 0, again a 0 for the self loop, and after that if the input is 1 it will go to Q2 and the output will be 0. So for the 1 output will be 0. Okay, so that's how we got the output. So let's see what is machines. So there are two types of machines that we are going to learn. One is Mealy machine and another one is Moore machine. Okay, so Moore machine is kind of simple. So Moore machine is where the output depends only on the present state. Okay, so for the Moore machine, only at the present state decides what the output is going to be. So example is like traffic lights and counter. So let's see, I think you have already know what counter is. So for the counter, only the present state decide what is the going to be the next state. So if the value of a counter is already 3, so we all know, and it is a up counter, so we all know that the next value is going to be a 4. So and after that 5. So the if we know the present state, we can predict the next state. Okay, for the Moore machine. So I have designed a Moore machine here. So see, here the Moore machine, the 4 states are there, S0, S1, S2 and S3, and the outputs are written along with the state. Okay, so because the output here does not depend on the input, it depends on the state, so we have written the outputs for the states. So for if the machine reaches S0, it will show output 1, for S1 it will be 0, S2 0 and S3 1. Okay, so this is the Moore machine. And now see what is a Mealy machine. So Mealy means if we think in Hindi, if agar isko kuch milta hai, okay, so if it gets something, if it gets any input, then it will show some output. Okay, so output depends not only on the present state, it depends both on the present state and the present input. So its example is registers. So I have drawn a Mealy machine here. So see, there are 4 states A, B, C and D, but we are not writing the outputs with the states here. We are writing them with the inputs. So if state A gets input 0, then it will show output 1. But if the similar state A gets input 1, it will show output as 0. Okay, so hope this is understandable, and same with the other states also. So the output here is depending on the input. Okay, so this is all about Mealy machine and Moore machine. So now we will see something more, like see what we have already learned about DFA and NFA. We saw there were 5 tuples. So here for a machine with output, or automata with an output, there are 6 tuples. Okay, so as obviously Q is the set of the states, Q0 is the initial state, and this is the input symbols or alphabets, or you can say. So here is something new, that is O. So here O is the output symbol. Okay, so the output symbols, and here there are 2, you can say, transition table or transition function. One is for the basic transition functions what we already knows, and another is the output function. Okay, so in the output function we get the outputs, and the transition function we already know, we get the states. So in the output function there is 2 types, and that is for Moore machine there is 1 type, and Mealy machine there is 1 type. So as we know, the Moore machine does not depends on input, so it is only depending on the states and what kind of output it is generating. So the output is depending only on the states. But for Mealy machine, both the states and the input symbols are deciding the output. Okay, so we have denoted it like that. And now we will see a simple Moore machine. So it is the machine I have drawn. This is a Moore machine. Okay, so I have drawn the states of both output function and transition functions. So here the states are Q0, Q1, Q2 and Q3, and if it gets input 0 and 1, what will be the next states? I have written here. From here you already know and do yourself if you have watched my previous videos, and this is the new thing. So here we will write that for Q0 present state the output is 0. Okay, no matter what is our input, 0 or 1, we are getting the same output, because this is a Moore machine and it does not depend on input symbol, it only depends on the present state. Okay, so let's see for this Moore machine, if we give input 0 1 1 1, how it will go. So and we already know the initial state is Q0. So for Q0 initial state, if you gave input 0, it will first show us output 0. So for Q0 the output is 0. Okay, so for Q, you can see from here also, for Q0 the output is 0, so it will return 0 and it will go to which state? Q3. And after that for Q3 the output is 0 again. So Q3 output is 0 and it will get now 1 from the input, and it will go to Q0 again. So again for Q0 the output is 0, as we already done it, and it will get again 1 and it will go to Q1. For Q1 the output is 1, so it will generate 1, and again it will take 1 and go to Q2, and for Q2 finally the output is again 0. So see, we have given 4 digits in our input symbol, but there are 5 digits we get in our output symbol. Okay, so always for a Moore machine, if the input string of length n, so what we see that we get one extra string in the output. Okay, so if the input string is of length n, then the output length will be n plus 1, that is for one more. Okay, because we are getting for n transition. See, what is the string? This is like 101, so we are transiting for each input. So for each transition we get we need 2 states from one state to another state. So for n transitions there will be n plus 1 states, and for our Moore machine we get the output symbols from our states. Okay, not the inputs. So here will be one more state and one more output. And now see what is Mealy machine doing. So similarly I have drawn a Mealy machine here. See, you can see this is the Mealy machine, and you can easily from here to make the table, and I have already shown you how to do that. Okay, but see, here is something new, that is for each input symbol 0 and 1 we are getting both a different state and a different output. So we have to make both here, because for the Moore machine we are getting just different states, but the output was same for both, but here we are getting different output for different input symbols. Okay, so here it is not depending on the state only, it is depending on both state and the input symbols. So here again we are giving input symbol 0011, so and the initial state is Q1 as I have marked. So from Q1 if we get 0, so it will go to Q3 and output will be 0. So it will go to Q3, output will be 0, so we get output as 0. And now it is in Q3 and here the input is again 0. So from Q3 if the input is 0, it will go to Q2 and generate output 1. It will go to Q2, generate output 1, and again it is receiving 1 at Q2. So for Q2 if it receives 1, it will go to Q4 and output will be 0. It will go to Q4, output will be 0. Okay, and from Q4 if it receives 1, it will go to Q3 and output will be 0. So see, here is the difference. Okay, so if you need to find the difference between Mealy and Moore machine, you can also add this point, because for Mealy machine if the input size is of length n, the output size is also of length n. Okay, so input size output size is similar here. Okay, but for Moore machine the output size is n plus 1. So it is also a difference between Mealy machine and Moore machine. What other difference you can find? As I have already told you, where we have first learnt about Mealy machine and Moore machine. See that the Mealy machine depends on both input symbol and the present state, but Moore machine only depends on the present state. So these are the difference between Mealy machine and Moore machine. You can also find one difference here, that what is the output function for Mealy machine and Moore machine. Okay, so that's all today. Next lecture we will learn how to convert between Mealy to Moore and Moore to Mealy.